Hey folks, Jason here with GuineaGamer.com, bringing you another Tera gameplay guide on the console. I wanted to do a very basic healing guide. I'm just going to cover the Mystic because that's the only healer I have right now, and go over something that helped me immensely while playing healer. And the first thing that I realized is I hated the way the buttons were set up, so I remapped my buttons. I would highly recommend you do that, especially if you play Mystic. I also opened the third ability slot bar, whatever you call it. And to do that, you just hit Start, go to System Options, Control, down at the bottom, Show Extra Shortcut Tray. Now what that does is it opens up holding your left trigger in to access those buttons at the top. So I did that and it helped me out immensely. So the main role of a healer, and I know this sounds silly, is to keep everyone alive. The first priority is your tank. You must keep your tank alive. Tank dies, we die, it's bedlam and anarchy. The second thing that I want to mention, especially with a Mystic heal, is having your Thrall of Protection out. Now, I see lots of people with their Thrall of Protection. Well, I shouldn't say lots of people, but in lower level dungeons, 9 times out of 10, your Mystic healer has their Thrall of Protection out, which shouldn't be a big issue. However, if your tank is having a hard time learning tanking and holding threat, the Thrall of Protection can take threat off of them. So it's just, it's good to think of that. So maybe not pull out the Thrall unless the tank's in some trouble or if you're in trouble. If I grab aggro and the tank's off doing tank things, I will throw my Thrall out to get mobs off of me. But that's only if it's like my oh crap button. So yeah, just keep that in mind. And we're actually in a low level dungeon. I'm only level 33, so I'm by no means an expert healer or anything like that. I have healed in other MMOs, so I know the basic rules. So I thought I would share them to people that are basically new to the healing class, so it were. And let's see here. What I want to do is show you the first boss fight in here. Oh goodness! But I'm really liking Mystic. I did a kind of an intro should you play Mystic video, and I haven't tried the priest yet. I plan on bringing videos of we really should yeah. Should you play Mystic? I plan on bringing a video on every class, should you play, and leveling every class to give everybody some feedback for it. And I'm really bad at making videos and playing and talking at the same time, so if I sound derpy, it's because I'm pretty derpy, especially when I'm trying to talk at the same time and keep people alive, so I don't want to get flamed. Another good thing about the Mystic is, let's say you're in a party and you see somebody's bar above their head, I guess you would say, turn yellow. That means that they have a debuff. A debuff needs to be cleansed, and you can do that 2 ways as a Mystic that I know of right now. And that is by the cleansing touch, which will cleanse it. Now, also, if you throw those motes down and somebody eats one of those, it'll get rid of the debuffs as well. So if you're a DPS or a tank and you don't know much about Mystic, just know to keep those motes down in case you grab a debuff. Like that person there should eat that mote and they would be cleansed, but they didn't, so I'll cleanse them. So what you want to look out for is health and cleansing any kind of debuffs your team has. Those are pretty much your main priorities. So Now, if everybody's topped up, then by all means, go ahead and do some DPS a little bit. You should never be standing around just waiting to heal people. You should always be busy doing something. I normally take a look, throw derp, hit him. Oh, and obviously keep yourself alive too. Don't be bad like me and stand in the boss's abilities and get hit. So this is a pretty good group. I tried to make a video earlier, failed miserably because for one, I had my mic on my headset, so I'm sitting here talking, and I was saying how the tank was AFK, which he was, and he came back and he was pretty mad at me, and I forgot I had my mic on. I didn't mean to call him out or anything. Well, yeah, I did, but I didn't mean for him to hear it. So I had to redo the whole video. He wasn't very happy with me. So yeah, kind of just a basic overview of what to do. Number 1, heal. That's your whole role. First priority, tank. Second priority, yourself. Third priority, DPS. Don't pull your thrall out till well, really, you don't need it out anyway, to be honest with you. You don't need your thrall while you're in a group. There's, now if you're out questing or something, by all means, throw the thrall out to help you tank mobs and kill stuff. That's totally fine, but there's really no reason to have one in a dungeon that I know of right now. Maybe they add some added benefit to the party that I don't know about, but I do know that lower level dungeons, lower level tanks, people that are trying to tank and learn their class really don't need to be fighting for aggro from your pet, so to speak. So I think I covered everything. But yeah, folks, if you know much about Mystic and you want to throw me some knowledge, I'm always happy to hear it. And also, folks, if you like the content I've been putting out, by all means, subscribe, like, leave me a comment, and I will catch y'all next. Oh, shoot. I will catch y'all next time. And with that, folks, GG.